I love leftovers, but sometimes the leftovers need like a little something extra. So I made this meatball soup the other night, and I was like, what am I gonna put with that? So I think I'm just gonna do really simple quesadillas with just pepper jack cheese and a black olive. And that'll go nicely with this because this is more of like a hearty, meaty soup with kale. And then this will be like a nice, crunchy, fun, kind of like something you can grab with your hands. Makes it easy and makes it like a more relaxed meal. So let's try it. When I buy these tortillas, I just buy what I like to think of as the ones with the least ingredients. They seem to be the best ones. Some black olives. I'm just gonna chop these. Not too many. Only like 3 or 4 per quesadilla, and I'm making 2 quesadillas. Because I don't want them overstuffed, because I want them to still be like flat and thin, so they're a fun, more like simple thing to eat. It's not like I need a knife and fork to take care of this. And for each quesadilla, I need like 2.5 pieces of cheese. Not over cheesing, because you bite into that thing and it just kind of makes a mess. It should be contained. So stick with something that's going to be a little bit more like inside the perimeter of that tortilla. All right, I already went rogue. I'm gonna add red onion to it also. I want something crunchy inside. I was thinking I was gonna actually add some chorizo sausage, but I already have so much like meat going on with this soup with the meatballs, so let's just do onion. It'll be good and crunchy. Not too much onion, because it's not the quesadilla. It's like more of a cheese toasted sandwich. I don't want it to be an onion sandwich with cheese in it, basically. Pan is warmed. I have it on low. I don't want this to go crazy and burn on the outside and let the cheese just sitting in there being cold. I want it to warm through all the way. So I'm gonna put this on low, put the tortillas down with a teeny bit of oil. Nothing crazy, but like just a little layer, because I'm gonna kind of stir them around in the oil, like this. And then pick them up. Do the same thing on this side. So what I'm going to do is cheese half a piece kind of around, a full piece, another full piece, and then like pieces that are going to fill in the rest. Half of my olives. Do not try to make this a masterpiece. It literally is just snack food. So the more rough and tumble it is, I feel like the more fun and the more relaxed you're going to be, and the more relaxed the people who eat are going to be, which usually includes you. So go with the flow. All right, I'm going to check the underside to make sure I haven't burned it at all, which I know I haven't, but it's always good to keep an eye on stuff like that. It's gotten a nice toast on it, so I'm going to flip this in a minute. The middle is actually starting to melt the cheese, which is great. So I'm going to put this layer over the top. Give that a minute to kind of bind with the cheese layer. And then once that happens, we just flip over and we are on target for dinner. Love that. Yep. Okay. So just turn that over. No burn marks. Love that. Give that a few minutes on this side to really toast and get nice and crispy on both sides. And then we usually will take this off of the pan. I have to make another one, so I'll take this one off, put it here, let it rest for a couple seconds, slice it into 4 or 6 or 8 or whatever I want to do. I gotta pour some salsa. I like salsa verde, that's my favorite, but whatever salsa you love. And just put like a little dish of that out. I mean, that's such a nice way to have it as a side dish, because if you pour it on top of it, you can get soggy. Nobody wants that. So just in a little dish on the side. My soup is just about simmered. I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah, we need that in a minute here. This one's finished. Just gonna get this off because. Uh-oh. Nice. Repeat after me. Put oil in the pan. Take that off. This one down. My cheese. Ollie. And that's it. All right, we're good to go. If you cut them too quickly, they end up just leaking all the goodies out of the middle, so I wait a couple minutes. This one's been sitting here, so you get that like little layer. I mean, it's just nothing complicated, obviously, but these are so good. You can do things like smush black beans into it or pinto beans or whatever you like. I love the red onion in here. Whatever kind of cheese you like, you could do seasonings like taco seasoning or something on it. All of that would be amazing. For the soup, got our salsa. Dinner is served. Now watch me drop this whole thing. Served.